Hi, I'm Suzette Kitzelman and welcome to another episode of Suzette Sells LA. I'm going to show you today the way a purchase transaction actually goes, okay? This is the deal flow and how to buy a house, basically, okay? The first thing that you want to do is get pre-approved by your lender. A lender can be your bank or a mortgage broker. You may think you know what you can afford, but actually the lender is going to get all your data and crunch all the numbers and come up with a number. They're going to put it in writing. It'll be a pre-approval letter, and this is what you need when you make an offer on a house, okay? This can happen overnight. I've had it happen overnight, and it could take weeks. The thing is, you've got to give that lender all the information they need as soon as possible, okay? Because that's how they get your pre-approval letter done. The next thing is you choose your realtor, okay? You can choose me if you want to. Anyway, you meet with them, you discuss what you're looking for, how many bedrooms, what neighborhood you want to be in, and discuss your numbers with them. And before you decide who you want to work with, I would suggest that you read the reviews online, okay? And also check their real estate license with the Department of Real Estate in your state. Believe it or not, you may find some complaints, fraudulent things on somebody's record, in which case you really don't want to work with them. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally these things do pop up. So it's very important to check their record with the Department of Real Estate. Get to know them a little, relax, have a sandwich. And you're going to give them your pre-approval letter because they need it when they're ready to make an offer, okay? Now, the realtor is going to start sending you homes to look at from the multiple listing service, the MLS. That's the service that is the actual website, the actual marketplace for real estate, okay? Zillow, Trulia, they are mirror sites. They take data from the multiple listing service and they put it on their website and they sell advertising, okay? And that's great. You can look around there as much as you want, but it's not the actual marketplace. Once I had a lady who wanted me to show her a house she found on Zillow, and when I looked it up, it turned out that property had been sold 6 months before. She was crushed and I felt terrible for her. So don't depend on Zillow and Trulia, and don't depend on the Zestimates either. The Zillow Zestimates are based on dollars per square foot and a few other logarithms, but the Zillow Zestimate can't see your brand new kitchen, they can't see your beautiful view or your new garden or the pool you just put in. All of these things affect your market value, right? That's why you can't trust a Zillow Zestimate, okay? So then the fun part starts. When you go house hunting with your realtor, you're going to send them exactly which houses you want to look at, and then you're going to go out house hunting. Now, don't let anybody rush you or push you into anything. Get a feeling for what's out there on the market, what finishes are common in the neighborhood, what countertops are the fashion, exactly what's out there, so that then when you find something you love, you know you really like it and you have shopped around a little bit, then you're ready to make an offer. You make a good offer, okay? The realtor will include your pre-approval letter and your proof of funds, the proof of your down payment, with the offer and send that off to the seller's agent, okay? When the seller and the agent review this, they may come back with a counteroffer. Don't get upset. It's just negotiating. It's just bargaining back and forth. You can accept what they've countered back. You can counter back to them. They may ask for a little more money. They may ask for more time so that they can move out of the house, something like that. Once it's all settled, you make the deal, and that's the time to get really excited. Two things happen right away as soon as that's done, okay? You're opening escrow and you make your property inspection. Actually, you have your realtor order the property inspection. That's going to be usually with a general contractor's inspection service. And these guys are retired builders. They know all about the houses. They're going to check everything from the electrical outlets to water pressure. They'll go into a bathroom and turn on the shower, flush the toilet, and turn on the sink and see if any water flow is disturbed by the other appliance there. They check everything, and they will also give you a written report with photographs, and in that report they'll recommend if you need to have something else inspected. It's a good idea to get a lot of inspections on your property. Get that one, maybe get a chimney inspection, maybe get a sewer line inspection. Some of the old sewer lines are terracotta pipe. They tend to crack underground over time, and the trees' little roots will creep in and slow down the drainage from the house. In order to get that inspection, you get the guys with the little fiber optic cable that goes right down there, and they'll show you the video. You can get a video of what's inside that pipeline. It's pretty amazing. It's very high tech as well, very high tech. So anyway, once you've got all these inspections, if there's something major, you go over this with your realtor. If there's something major, you have a right to ask for the seller to repair it or to give you a credit back against the purchase price instead of doing the repair. Sometimes that amounts to a little price reduction. Now the seller can say no and they can say yes, at which point you have the opportunity to cancel. You can choose to cancel or you can go ahead with the deal. You must cancel. If you're going to cancel, you have to cancel within the inspection period, also known as the contingency period. And if you do that, then you don't lose any deposit, but it has to be within the contingency period. That contingency period is in your purchase agreement. When you signed it, you've got the contingency period already. You already know what that number is. The other thing that's going to happen when you've made the deal in open escrow is you're going to get the appraisal ordered. The lender's going to send out an appraiser to verify that you're not overpaying for the house. I was a real estate appraiser for 10 years and I really enjoyed that job. I inspected over 5,500 properties, single family homes, condos, apartment buildings, all sorts of properties, just to make sure that the buyer was not overpaying for the property, and I really loved doing that job. Anyway, if the appraisal comes back lower than the price you agreed on, you also then have the right to ask for a price reduction based on the appraisal. The seller can say yes, the seller can say no. You have the right to cancel also and lose nothing if you're within the appraisal contingency period, which is another number of days that's put right into the contract, okay? So the purchase contract, your offer. Now, when all of this stuff is all figured out and everybody's satisfied with the final decisions made on all this, final agreements, then all of the above is settled. Your lender will fund the transaction. The title transfer takes place. Your title company and your escrow company will do that. But sometimes in some states you need an attorney to help you with that. And then congratulations, you're a homeowner. It's that easy. Well, it's a little bit complicated, right? Anyway, basically you get pre-approved by a lender, you choose your realtor, you choose which homes you want to visit personally, you go house hunting with your realtor, you make the deal, and you do your inspections. When all of the above is settled, then everything happens. The money changes hands, the title changes hands, and congratulations, you're a homeowner. Is it simple? I tried to keep it short, I didn't want to go too far, but I'm going to do a whole different video about what the title officer does and what your escrow officer does too, so that you understand those little details. But anyway, I hope that's short enough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.